Okay.
You keep reminding me of like
What?
the little clip that's like, and reads our Bible. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need freaking... I think we should start... What?
Which we have the same first topic.
What's my first topic?
Oh, no, we don't. I was looking at mine.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
I was like, we do?
No, that would be crazy.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
looking, though.
Okay, good.
So we'll find out. I just looked, I was like, oh, no way. But I was looking at my own, so that's silly. I love those pants.
Thank you.
They're so Liz McGuire.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, welcome back to Are We Doing This?
Yes, we are.
And this week we are going to be talking about some things that we're doing in our lives. And
It's episode 6.
oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
it's episode 6, and that's what it is.
You're in.
So, what?
Nothing. Go.
So I'm doing something pretty exciting in October. Well, to me it's exciting because I watch them. But I'm going to this podcast live tour, and it's the Dropouts podcast, and I think they're hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and me and Hunter are going to go.
I'm so excited for y'all.
I
It's
know.
y'all's thing now.
I know. I
You're
want
going
to
to
see
see
everyone
podcasts.
that I love and like and
When is
stuff. It's October 18th. It was the night that I was going to go to that Millennium, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just what we do, so.
yeah. So they're coming to Dallas, and I was like, heck yeah. And the tickets were very, very, very cheap.
Let's go. That's awesome.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited
'Cause I'll be
for
cracking
y'all.
up.
I wish I could babysit for you, but
Oh, you're going to be gone.
I'll be in Hawaii.
I even thought of
so-
that.
I know. Alright.
It's fine.
I know, but I want to watch the babies. It's funny.
But anyway, yeah. So pretty excited.
Yes, that's so cool. I'm excited for you. Wow, great news, dude.
Yeah.
I heard something crazy this week.
What?
Jeffrey was telling me. I kind of looked into it too.
Sorry.
So pretty much in like 2003, this man and his wife went to Disney in Florida, and she had a severe peanut allergy, right? So they go to this
Oh my
restaurant
God.
there.
Oh, I have to tell you another story. Sorry. Okay.
Oh
yeah,
my
go.
gosh.
It's
Okay,
about
go.
peanuts.
Oh, snap. That's awesome.
That's crazy. Okay,
Great
go.
segue. So they're at the restaurant. She has a severe peanut allergy. Obviously, you make that known. I mean, just from my experience as a server, like, it's so, like, they're going to hand you a card that you need to hand directly to the cook. It's that severe. And, like, if you don't, you got to make sure.
Yeah.
Because people could die. And anyways, so she had an allergic reaction to her food
Yeah.
and ended up going to the hospital and dying, right? So the husband's like, okay, what in the world, you know? They didn't take these precautions, and
Wait, I feel like I know
she
what you're
died
talking
because of it.
about. Yeah.
And so he goes to sue Disney for
Yeah,
$50,000.
I fucking just heard this.
It's crazy. But in the clause of Disney Plus, which he got in like 2019 or something, it says pretty much, I have a picture of what it says, but it's pretty much saying like, you have to settle it outside of court. Like, you can't bring it to a jury. You can't
That
like
is
exploit
so
them.
dumb. Like
Yeah.
they cannot hold anything against.
No,
When you beat.
you can't
Sorry.
squander our name. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I did not mean to.
No,
take
you're
over.
good. Go.
I just freaking heard the same thing, and
Yeah.
what the freaking heck? You bought Disney Plus, so what? I subscribed to Disney Plus, had it for 2 months,
It's
and
in the fine print.
yeah. So now, if something ever happens at Disney, I can
Yeah.
never sue Disney. That's crazy.
Well,
But-
it's crazy because I feel like it's the beginning also of like really things sinking in. Also, when we're just accepting everything and not reading like these clauses for anything we do online, most of the things we do
and
online.
Yeah.
And now it's going to come back and be like, oh, what did we agree to exactly?
Yeah. So wild.
Yeah.
And the people that I was watching talk about it, they were like, kind of saying it was crazy too, because like if like they were the husband or whatever, they're like, why is he only trying to sue like 10,000? And they're like, I would try being like billions, like
right, because they have it.
Yeah, like.
But I think also it's not just for him,
so dumb.
like the money. It's more about like getting this out there. Like this company is liable for this, and they are like, they're acting like, well, we don't even own this specific restaurant there in our place. Like they are affiliated with us, but we don't own them or whatever. Pretty much,
they're in your park. You own them.
Yeah,
they're not just there. Oh, so I can go open up a freaking no.
Yes, it says any dispute between you and us, except for small claims, is subject to a class action waiver, and must be resolved by individual binding arbitration. So pretty much, they have to meet with the middle person, and she'll hear both stories, and they'll come up with a settlement. Like he'll probably get a settlement. But it's not the point. It's like bringing awareness or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So crazy.
I know.
Yeah, I could not imagine.
I had to jump right into it. What's your peanut business?
Oh, okay. The peanut. Okay, this is actually a long time ago. So
me too. Honestly.
It was kind of like
or Jeffrey.
Forgive me for getting this wrong, but I don't. Anyways, okay. So, how many people do you think, like, back in the day, like, or whatever, died because of, wait, what was it? Died because, or were crucified. What does crucified mean?
Like Jesus.
Not crucified. What is it whenever you're just killed?
Assassinated, maybe? Or like, when you're just killed. Or like,
by like a king or something?
When you're being put to...
Look it up.
Okay.
What is it whenever you're killed by a king? I want to say dominated, but it's not dominated.
No. What is a... Oh my gosh.
Look up, what's another word for kill? It's like whenever somebody's killed because of somebody.
Okay.
Or like, what?
Hold on. Not to assassinate, not to slay.
No.
Not euthanize. So like when someone's on death row. Okay, and then I was looking up like to be sentenced to death, but it's just telling me what it's called when you kill a king. No.
What is that?
Nothing.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, just use it.
Okay.
You found it? How did you find it?
I just looked up the question.
What is the fucking question?
Okay.
No.
What
did you look up?
Oh, I looked up, what's the story of the servant being killed because the king had a peanut allergy?
Okay, good. Okay, just tell me now.
Okay.
And action whenever.
How many chefs do you think were executed because the king's food tester had a peanut allergy?
Like execute. Oh, okay. Executed was the word you were.
Yeah. So simple.
Wow. I have no idea. Like the person testing had the allergy, so they died.
Yeah.
Or the king had the allergy.
Yeah, like I don't really know what the question technically is, but I don't know the number. But
imagine the scenario.
But imagine the scenario, and I guess it probably would have been the king.
So it's like the king has the allergy, and they're testing his food, and they're not dying, but he keeps having a reaction. So
I guess the food tester and the king have, I don't know, but many chefs in the medieval times were executed because the food tester had a peanut allergy. And I guess probably, I don't know, but anyways.
Probably the person they were testing for had a peanut allergy.
The king.
The king, yeah. Or it could go both ways, like
Imagine though, like,
bro,
if I can just be in the chef and not knowing that there was peanut in it, and then they're just getting executed one by one every now and then.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
And nobody can
tell. It's only when peanuts are in the food.
I probably screwed that up, but it's just so funny to think about. It's really not funny because imagine being the chef
Rip.
just being all like, yeah.
Rip, of course. Rest in peace, our friends from that era. Also in the realm of peanuts. No, you say it.
We're of the world's largest peanut.
Nut. But also in the history, I feel like I heard that it's not true. Like, it's
How
not
could it
an
be
actual
peanut?
Obviously, that's not how big it was.
I mean to tell you, this fucking peanut's this big.
It's like this big.
The statue of it's this big and like this round.
It's like this big.
It's like this big. It's like this big.
It's like this big.
It's like this big.
It's huge. It's huge.
It's like this big.
This big. It's freaking big. It's so big. It's like this big.
I wish y'all fucking knew how big it was.
You could not imagine how big it was. It was like this big. It's like this big, bro. Do you see how big? It's this big. It's like this big. It's bigger than us. Yeah, so
anyway, so
pretty much it's a big peanut. It's huge.
Ways to get that out of the way. Okay.
Yeah. I know we got right into it, but I had a pretty good week.
I did too. I was sick for a few of the days. I went back to work Thursday, so I was off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Anyways, I was sick the first 2 days. I was feeling better Wednesday, but like I really needed those days off.
Yeah.
I was kind of glad I was sick. Like, crazy to fucking say that because we should not hate our jobs that much. Should be like, oh, I'm so glad I'm sick. I get to miss work.
Yeah. Also, it's like,
hello.
What at what point did doctor's notes not matter? Because I feel like if you went, like,
this week it did.
Yes, exactly.
This week it did.
Exactly. But you should have been able to get a doctor's note for your other medicine and take a few days to acclimate if you needed to. Also, you know what I mean?
I have too many plans though.
I know. What a silly world. After a year, it doesn't get better, but your PTO accrues so much faster.
Which I think that's what mine's doing because mine keeps
like you'll
jumping
get
up a lot.
6 hours a pay period.
That's what's happening, I think, right now.
You can take days off. Oh my gosh. I was watching a video and somebody was like, I could quote him and I probably should. So maybe we'll like put it in the comments or something. But he was annoyed about the cha-cha. Okay, first of all, he loves the cha-cha slide.
Who?
This TikToker I watched.
Oh.
He loves the cha-cha slide. He's like, it's great in the realm of dance songs because it tells you exactly what to do, right? Like anybody can get up there and do it. It's not like, you know, the Dougie where it's like vague. Are you trying to yell? Or are you yawning?
No. I was yawn master.
I'm cracking up. So anyways, he's like, but in the song's like 7 minutes long. So when he says Charlie Brown, who invited Charlie Brown? Like, I don't know what to do when I Charlie Brown. And it's like, do you know what to do when it says Charlie Brown? It's like an actual dance. You do?
Yeah.
That's not. No. And no, that's not hands on your knees. I don't know what I do for Charlie Brown.
You don't grab one foot and go like this.
I heard that it's like, but when I've seen other people, like I saw a dad and his 2 girls who were like teenagers and they were like in front of him and they were all doing cha-cha slide. He's like, do y'all know what the Charlie Brown is? And they were like, yeah. And they were doing that. And he was like, this is the Charlie Brown. And I looked in other places and confirmed.
Oh my
Charlie
god.
Brown. So, just so you know.
So just know
That would be really hard
Charlie
to
Brown.
do on skates at the skating rink. Like, I want to see the skaters do the Charlie Brown on the cha-cha slide at the skating rink.
And I want to see it now.
I want to see it right now.
And if you fall, you're not really doing the Charlie Brown.
No, you have to. Charlie Brown.
You have to.
I'm thinking of Blake with that crowd. He's like, Charlie Brown.
He's like,
oh, we'll have to plug that video of Blake so everyone understands. It's so weird, but it's like when I watched him do it, I was like, wow, what is this? You're really good at it.
Yeah.
But what am I watching? And it almost like reminds me of someone in a bakery, like with dough. But it was grout. He was using grout.
And then the freaking video that y'all were referencing from something afterwards, where they were like, "Can you juggle like this?"
Oh,
and
from
then
the
like
office. Yeah, he's like, no hands.
Yeah, I saw it not too long ago. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, it's from the office. It's so funny.
Freaking today, me and Peyton.
Oh, good.
Freaking,
Finally.
well, my friend has been. Well, it's actually mine and Hunter's friend. It was Hunter's friend first. Anyways, that part doesn't matter. Our friend, he posted on his story like this pre-workout is the worst pre-workout of all, and like it's disgusting or whatever. And I've been wanting some pre-workout, so I was like, "Are you trying to get rid of it?" And he was like, "No, I was just saying to warn people." And then like a couple days later, or like a day later, or whatever, he was like, "Actually, yeah, do you want to like buy it from me or whatever?" Because I was like, I was gonna say I was gonna buy it, and anyways, he was like, "So, anyways, do you want to like buy it?" And freaking, what are you doing? I guess the door's just. Oh, it's fucking closed. Anyways, okay.
It's the black.
Anyway, so I opened or fight. I was like, "Yeah, I'll buy it," and he was like, "Okay." Or I said how much. He was like $20, and then I was like, "Okay."
Steep.
And I just never got around to buying it. Like our schedules just never matched up or whatever. And anyways, Hunter fixed his weed eater, and he just like give it to us. So anyways, I was like, "Yay," because I've been wanting to take it to work out. Anyways, but me and Peyton just took it today for fun, just to have some energy.
Oh no.
It was the worst experience of my life. It hit me instantly, and I was like, whoa. I was like, dude, that shit's already hitting me. And Peyton was like, a few seconds later, she's like, "Oh shit, I feel like shit too." I was like, yeah, what is this? And then like throughout the whole freaking time, like more stages of this pre-workout kept coming on. And then all of a sudden, my mom was talking to Peyton, and we were just talking about it, and she was like, Peyton was like, "Yeah, do you see that like blotchiness on my skin?" She was like, "That happens." I'm like, "What blotchiness?" And I started looking at my skin. I said that like in my head to myself, and she was like, "Yeah, like all the niacin in the pre-workout just brings all the blood to your skin and all this stuff." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." What? I was just thinking all of this like crazy stuff in my head. I was like, "What is happening to us?" And I was like, "Okay, it's just niacin, like people, this happens to people and stuff." But throughout the rest of the freaking hours that it was going on, I was like, my skin started tingling. Peyton was like, "Is your skin tingling?" I was like, "Dude, like, yeah, kind of." And then I didn't know.
Were y'all being active?
We were being active like in the living room. We weren't working out or nothing.
Yeah.
And which I guess you're supposed to, but obviously. We weren't. We were just, because I've heard of people like taking it in the mornings for energy to like get their
and like their shake and stuff. Or
no one freaking said that it makes your freaking whole body tingle and feel like pins and needles are sticking in you and sticking out of you and this and that. Anyways, later, like throughout the whole thing, I started realizing what she was talking about. And first, it started in my face, And then, like, it was all here and, like, here. And then it, like, started. And I was like, dude, this just traveling to my ears. And, like, everything. My arms started tingling. And my mom was like, does it feel like little bees are just, like, stinging you everywhere? And I'm like, yeah, what is
Not
going
until you
on?
said that, but yeah, definitely now.
I'm like, wow, my girl. I'm like, yeah, it does. Like, what is going on? And I just started, like, hating everything. I was like, I hate this. I was like, why? I was like, I will never be doing this again in my life.
Oh, no.
And I asked Hunter, I was like, have you taken pre-workout before? And he was like, yeah. I was like, does it make you feel like this when you're working out? He's like, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but not like a lot. Like, can't really tell because you're just active. I'm like, what the freaking heck? I hate this. And I was like, I want this to be over. And Peyton was like, me too. I was like, let's drink some milk.
Yeah, see the help.
Because if you take, like, something like
Mm-hmm.
anything, pretty much, you drink milk and it will help it die down and go away. And yeah, it helped. A little bit later, I was like, I'm feeling a little bit better after that milk. She was like, yeah, so you chugged that whole jug. And I was like, yeah.
You had to do what you had to do.
And anyways, it finally started dying down. And and then, like, we went to my Uncle Charlie's, and I was like, dude, now that stuff has wore off, and now I'm just tired and confused.
Oh,
And
no.
during this freaking pre-workout trip that I was
on,
she wants me to cut her hair. And so I'm like,
bro.
She's like, I need you to just do something. Because I did hair, and I'm like, I'm good at hair and stuff. Like, I was pretty good and everything like that, and I still got the skills and stuff, but I started cutting on her hair, like, trying to blend in her bangs with her shit on the side, because she had fried it off with the blondes. And anyways, I was just trying to blend everything in, and girl, I freaked that shit up.
No. Really?
Yes, because if her hair wasn't how it was, it would have been fine. I did the technique right and everything. I just blended down. And anyways, I could just tell. I was like, after I made that, like, one sliver down, I was like, I don't know if you want me to be doing this. I, like, don't know if you want me to be doing this.
Oh, no.
And she was like, what? And then she started messing with her hair. And this whole piece of blonde right here is, like, this short. Her whole, like, sideburn like this is, like, this short.
No, it's not. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was like, I'm sorry. And I was dying laughing. And even my mom was like, I was like, dude. She was so mad for a second. And she's still probably a little bit, she's going to be annoyed at it for, like, until it grows back out. But it was so funny.
Stop.
I was cracking up.
That's
I peed
crazy,
myself.
though. I'm like, woo, no. Let's not cut my hair while we're anything.
Well, I thought it was going to be fine because I always trust myself, but I was shaking.
As you should.
That was something, like, I've never done before. I was like, why does it feel like I'm on drugs right now?
Oh my goodness.
My family's in the window up there. They keep going by. That's why we keep looking up there. And Peyton's washing her dish right now. She keeps going like this.
Yeah, she's washing that dish for a long time. She's acting like she's closing the blinds, but really she wants to see us more. Oh, she's opening. Oh, she's closing them.
Good one. Anyways, yeah, so I kind of freaked her shit up. Here.
Maybe she knows. We were talking about it. Oh my gosh. I wanted to talk to you about prank calling.
What?
Do you like it? Did you used to do it? Did you get in trouble for it?
Mm-hmm.
Three-way calls from the house phone? Did you do that?
I actually had down on one day, like, an idea to do prank calls on one of the episodes.
I love prank calling. Even if you don't have anything to say, it's such a rush. It's even better if it's not like, I mean, obviously it's not harmful because we don't know these people. Or it's not like mean and ill intentions, you know what I mean? But
well, back in the day, I feel like it was bullying.
We would just say anything. We would just say anything.
So
I
funny.
love to prank call. Have I told you about that song?
What song?
Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Do you know what it originally was?
What?
Let's Get It R Word.
Oh, yeah. You did tell me that.
Yeah. Okay, did we talk about that on the pod?
No, I think you were talking to me
Look
about it.
On YouTube, the original version of that song. Because it was crazy. And Jeffrey always says, let's get it started now. But it's crazy.
That is crazy. So,
Yeah.
we had a little bit of a technical difficulty a second ago. And so we had to take a little break and fix that.
Yeah, we totally recorded for like a good bit. We were riffing. We were having some good combo.
And it just, storage was full. Now we're good though.
We're good.
We've made it back. Oh,
Yeah.
we
Exactly.
re-upped on our beers.
Yes, we did. Cheers. And that's to the pod. Always till the pod.
Anyways,
Pod till I die.
pod side. So last weekend we talked about Darby's party at one point. Like,
Yeah, we did. And we were about to leave to go to Blake's little shindig.
yeah, and so that happened last weekend, and it was really fun. We like pre-gamed at their friend's house, Tyler.
Shout out Tyler,
And
DJ
he's a good,
Tyler.
yeah, he's a good DJ. I was like, oh my god, I love this.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
And he was so hospitable. Like, we all stayed there. A bunch of us
All of
spent
his
the night.
roommates too were
Aren't they
awesome.
the cutest, sweetest babies?
Yes.
Yeah, don't get me started on Abraham. I love him.
I liked Brian. Well, I liked them all, but I was drew to Brian. I guess we were bonding off drinking and smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
Because I smoke cigarettes when I drink.
Yeah.
And he was like, I really want a cigarette. And I'm like, did I hear a
Brian's-
cigarette? Do you have a cigarette? Do you have a cigarette? And he was like, no, but I really want. I was like, when we go to the club, I'll buy some. Trust me.
And we did.
And then I'll find you, because the house was full.
Yeah,
The house was full.
it was full.
And anyways, we got cigarettes, and then I was gonna tell you this earlier, but I wanted to save it for here. Okay, you know whenever I said Billy told me something?
Yeah.
Okay, whenever we went to the store and we bought the cigarettes and we walked outside and you were talking to those two security guards outside and talking about his toothbrush and stuff,
Yeah.
during that little interaction, he said, Billy was like, do you remember the tall group of guys that were standing outside the, me neither.
No.
I remember some guys, but I didn't pay
all.
I didn't pay attention. Anyways, he was like, well, one of them grabbed the back of your shirt.
You?
Yes. He was saying he was like, I was going to tell you this, but I didn't want to kill the vibe or anything. But he was like looking out in the situation.
Oh my god.
But he was like, one of them was grabbing the back of your shirt or something. And he was like, I don't know what he was doing. He was like, maybe he was going to ask you for a cigarette or something. I was like, well, he could have just asked me for a cigarette. He didn't have to go and try and grab my shirt.
Oh my god.
You don't just grab someone's shirt from the bag. He was like, and he was like, I wasn't able to get the words out. He's like, I didn't say anything, but he was like, I was like, did you give a look? And he was like, yeah, everyone got the hint, and because he was like, don't do that or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
grab someone's back. We aren't from there,
No.
and we were just down there partying at the clubs and stuff. Which,
in the neighborhood.
yeah, we were in the neighborhood, but we don't know who's all down there. We don't know who's all down there. Which the gays are fine. No, all of that's happy vibes, but we don't know. We walked down the street to this gas station.
It was sketchy. There was
people everywhere.
outside of it.
Yeah,
there.
and no
I
one
was
caught
chatting
that.
them up.
Yeah, and they were both paying attention to that, and I was paying attention to y'all. And
That's
no
so
one,
scary.
no
I
one
hate
noticed.
that.
He Billy was like, yeah, he tried grabbed the back of your shirt. I'm like,
Bro.
my heart kind of sank for him. I'm like,
Yeah, that's so
excuse
scary.
me?
We were literally talking to officers. You were right with me.
I know, and he was like, I don't think. I was like, he was like, I don't think they were trying to steal you or
Yeah.
anything. I was like, and I kind of interrupted and said the same thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
Well, if they needed a cigarette, they could have just asked.
No,
because
nobody
I'm
needs to
very
touch.
giving.
Yeah,
We don't need to be grabbing
You
shirts.
can lick, but don't you touch.
Don't you freaking touch.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
Don't touch this. If
Can't
you
touch
do,
this.
I won't know, apparently.
Bro, I wouldn't have known anything.
I could have been gone and you would have been off talking
No.
about your fucking toothbrush.
No, I would have known if you were gone. I constantly look
I'm
at you
just playing.
and for you. No, girl. You were with me.
I'm just fucking kidding.
Bitch, you were with
No,
me.
I
all
wouldn't
night.
have known I was gone, apparently.
Katie didn't go with us. She trusted me to
And
keep
then-
us safe.
I think he said he told Katie, like, whenever we got back. I think he just didn't want to tell us because he didn't want to scare us and we were having, like, a good time and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're so friendly. We talk to everyone.
We're too friendly in that area. We are not at home.
That was a crazy experience whenever he told me that.
Yeah.
That was wild. But anyways,
Oh, yeah, Bill. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That was crazy.
so the rest of the night, we went to a couple things. I don't know where we went first. Do you want to?
No, I don't know.
We went to
It
this
was
one.
cool, though.
JR's?
Perhaps.
RJ?
I only know Roundup.
Yeah, we went. So we went to this one bar first. They had like upstairs,
I
and
wanna
we
get there
hung off the
earlier.
balcony. Yeah, and so, but okay, yeah. So we went to Roundup, and when we walked in, it was a full-on party. We literally walked in, and I was like, oh, I saw everybody on the dance floor. It was like a club.
Yeah.
And we went out there. I was like, can we go in there? And you were like, yes, let's go. And we got in the middle of that shop.
Yes,
And then,
we
like-
did. And we country danced in the middle of that shit, too.
Yes. And like all of our friends that we were with, like at the house, everyone met up. We finally all got in the bar.
Yeah.
And we all were in one little group over here to the side, just dancing our little hearts
It
away.
was so brat.
Yeah. Yeah. The party was brat themed, and it was
And Pink
really
Pony Club,
fun.
except in Dallas.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Was it brat themed or
Yes.
chaperone or both?
Yes.
I think it was a
It was Dobby themed.
Dobby.
Darby Land 2.0.
Yep. And anyways, it was awesome. Okay, we already said that.
TM.
But throughout the whole night, like, I didn't know a lot of the songs that they were playing. I knew like some
Yeah.
of them. Did you?
At the house or at the club?
The club.
No. And
I didn't.
normally, like, I know every song at the club.
Yeah, but they were playing different stuff, which
It
is
was
cool. But yeah, we were vibing and dancing and this and that.
We need to go to Angles in OKC. You'll have so
Yeah,
much fun.
I would like to do
They
that.
have music videos everywhere.
Apparently, we need to go to Sue's
Okay.
in Dallas.
Let's go.
Because they kept talking about Sue's and
Well,
how
we
they
have
all
a
wanted to go to-
community there now.
yeah,
We made so many friends.
so many.
Did they follow you?
Yeah.
I
Well, I didn't
need
do
to
it like
post
you did.
I need to post you and tag you, and then I think you're probably tagged on Katie's post, so I'm sure they'll follow you too.
Okay. Well, anyways, like, we were all dancing, and then, like, I got a little, not bored, but I wanted to go adventure out into,
Yeah.
like, the crowd, and so I was like, Billy, you want to go, like, walk around with me? And, he was like, yeah, and I was like, let's go. And he was like, put his hand on his shoulder, like, grabbed it, and we were just trailing through all this freaking people, and like it was so tight, and I was like dancing along the way, and then like we got to these one people, and she wanted to try to like almost give me like a what are you doing look, but then I was like dancing with her, and I was like showing her a good time and stuff, and
Yes,
then
girl.
she started vibing too, and we started dancing, and we
That's the
stayed.
power of love. Girl.
Yeah, we just started dancing with her, and Billy was just like dancing, and then
I think you had fun.
yeah, I like peeked over to him. I was like, "You want to go?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then he just started diving through all the people, and he just we just kept walking through, and he kept being like, just like going through everyone, and we were just dancing along the way, like and stuff, and
That's so fun.
yeah,
I love
we made
side
it all
adventures.
the way around to the other side. Anyways, we made it to the other side of like we just made it straight across. Anyways, got all the way around and
Roundup.
yeah, And we made it back to y'all, and
Yeah.
we just started dancing away. And then at the end, we were like two-stepping because it turned country.
Yeah.
And then Billy was like, "I didn't know y'all could like two-step like that. I didn't know y'all could dance like that." And we were like, "Oh, I don't know if he said that in front of you, but you're like, yes, we can."
Yeah, we love to actually. Nobody just ever takes us dancing. We just haven't taken each other dancing enough
Yeah,
because it's so fun.
it is. It was so
It's
fun.
freeing. Oh,
And my outfit was so cute.
yes, bitch, you were the cutest one there. I'm sorry. I love everybody. And they were all so hot.
Mm-hmm.
You had the outfit of the night for me, girl. Outfit of the night. Oh, you and then Kiki. Because I loved
her
Kiki's outfit. She was, y'all were both like, I loved y'all's outfit. Katie texted me about it afterwards too. She was like, thank you guys so much for coming and bringing the party. But it was like a fever dream.
Yeah.
And it kind of was. I'm sure it was for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because we'll go to her or I'll do these things, but it's the first time she's actually had like the whole two worlds collide almost. Minus Sarah on our part because she loves the OKC girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. It's hard for me to get short intervals with Katie.
Yeah.
Like that are not more than a night. Because we need a night to like celebrate and just be happy to be in each other's presence and party and have good times. We'll have talks at the end of the night, but it's like we need
like the next day to be like downtime, and then maybe something to do the next day,
and just like do like catch up. Because we talk, like we text and we talk and we send each other playlists and stuff like that. But
yeah,
man, you have to be in person for some stuff, like the heavy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was something about a man was talking about how like husbands who kiss their wives before they leave, like live up to 4 times longer than people who don't. But it's also like a scientific chemical reaction thing. So if you kiss for at least 6 seconds or hug for at least 20, then your body really releases, I think, oxytocin, and it like helps you bond, and it's
That's
like a certain
awesome.
feeling.
I did hear that actually, the hugging thing.
Yeah, but it's kissing too. If you kiss for at least 6 seconds, it takes less time. I'm just saying, your husband might live longer if you kiss for at least 6 seconds.
Okay.
Before he leaves. I actually showed that video to Jeffrey this afternoon. I was like, before I left, I was like, can we kiss for at least 6 seconds before I leave? I was like, yes. And it's real. We'll have to test out the hugging thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But
Science.
this happened to me just a second ago, actively.
Oh, no.
Do you ever forget how to swallow?
I don't know. Now that I'm aware of it, I might.
Dude, sometimes I forget how to swallow.
Just feels like a heavy...
It freaks me out. I'm like...
Okay.
Holy shit. And then I finally can swallow, and then it's fine. I'm like, what was that?
If that's ever happening to you, take a drink.
Sometimes I don't have a drink. So what then?
You need one. You have to have a drink at all times. What's your cup for? Yeah.
But yeah. One last thing. What were you going to say earlier when you were a little girl? What?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so when I was about to come over here, I had one of those frogs for... Oh, bleep
It's
it out.
okay.
For your kid. And for your oldest son. He's so sweet. Anyway, so it's just like a little trinket. But when I was a little girl, my great-grandmother and her son, my grandfather on my mom's side, raised me. And he would always go out, like if he was like a carpenter, like a contractor, but not like he had a company or he worked for a company. It was just like he got jobs with the people he got jobs with.
Yeah.
But he would go out and work, and every day he would bring me something.
Oh my gosh.
Every
That's
day
awesome.
he brought me something. It could be anything. It could be like a little frog. It could be a pack of gum. It could be my favorite drink.
Yeah.
It could be a book. Like literally anything, the smallest thing, a rock.
That's
Like
awesome.
he brought me something every day, and I was just like ready for him to get home. Like he's gonna get home. What am I gonna get? I had my own junk drawer
Yeah.
full of my stuff and like everything he would bring me, and it was awesome. Yeah, but he brought me something every day, and so it was just like I think that's why I also love surprises. And like if my birthday's coming, my mom's like, my birthday's on the 24th. On the 10th, she's like, are you ready? Like, let me give you an early gift. Like,
Yeah.
every day she's like, my mom is a gift giver, and I'm that way too. Like, you've seen me scramble.
Yeah.
Like, what do I have that I can give this person?
Yeah.
Because that is such like a thing for me. Like, I love receiving, so I love giving too.
Yeah.
But my mom's more of a giver. They're all givers in my family, actually.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Marley's a big, like, she's picked that up from me and mom big time. Like, anytime I see her,
You are a giver.
and she's like, oh, I have something for you. But she actually, like I will get things for people with them in mind, but sometimes I'll just have something
Mm-hmm.
and it works for a
Yeah.
person. And I'm like, you,
Yeah.
if you like it, you should have it.
Yeah.
But she like goes out of her way to do it. But I'm really big on like, oh, I'm horrible after shopping trips. This is something I've been working on
Mm-hmm.
actually, because I am such a giver, and I'm trying to teach Marley, like when I go shopping and I get things for
Yeah.
myself, which is really hard for me to do, whether
Yeah.
it's like a $5 hair bow or something, anything. Like I get home and I went to Claire's and I spent freaking $60 on 6 scrunchies or something.
Yeah.
I'm giving 4 of them away to whoever I see when I have them on my arm,
Yeah.
even though they were like, oh, I'm picking this out because this is like new and it's awesome. It's for me. But it's like, oh, sometimes I just give it all away.
Yeah.
Which is
You
fine.
do.
And it makes me happy to do that. Like it's fulfilling for me. But I've also kind of been trying to teach myself to keep some of the things I had in mind for me.
Yeah.
And they can admire them on me.
Yeah.
And they'd like that on me too. It doesn't have
Yep.
to be for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's been hard.
You got this.
I'm
girl.
like, no, I'm gonna keep
Like,
that.
I actually like
Oh,
this
is it
one.
selfish for me to keep this thing I bought for that I saved up money to buy for
Yeah.
myself?
That's funny. But anyways,
Yeah.
I guess we'll end it there.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
We love you.
Make sure you follow, subscribe, like, share with your friends and your family, and click that notification bell so you get when we post. And
Yeah, punch that subscribe button, and
just to make
we'll
the
see you next
follower.
week, like every week, because we're so consistent. We're so mindful.
And we're
so
literally
together.
it.
Yeah, and we love y'all, so bear with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we
Bye.
doing this?
We're doing
We
this.
did it,
And
girl.
we did it.
Period. All right.
Bye.
Bye.